Hey, I'm KIC, and we don't have time to mess around today. Nope. Ah, crap. We don't even have time to... Can I put you in there? There. Thank you. Perfect. Thank you. Make 200 more of this crap. We don't even have time to mess with that stuff. My goodness, this is problematic. That, by the way, is doing stuff for me. We'll talk more about that in just a moment. I think this is a survivor out there. You're going to die in about a couple hours. Sorry. That's just the way it's going to be. And let's see. Let's drop... I guess we'll drop the cotton. We have a bunch of copper, nitrate, various fragments of stuff because I had to go dig up some more rocks because, well, quite frankly, we have stuff we need to be making. So I guess I'm just looking right now. Where are we at? Some of this concrete is still trying to dry. It has not set yet. Oh, look at that. Those ones, I did not realize those didn't get done. I guess I need to go take a quick spin around the building here to make sure. I guess we got all the corners. Okay, good. Now, unfortunately, that does mean that those are not going to be all the way set such that they are, they're not going to be reinforced. I guess some of those aren't reinforced along the top layer. We only did part of them. I guess we didn't do the outer layer. Wow, I'm just looking at this building going, what else do we need to do? I guess let's go ahead and start setting some spikes out. Oh, I didn't grab them. Yes, I did. Never mind. I did grab them. I grabbed a bunch of regular handy-dandy run-of-the-mill spikes that I would just like to set, I don't know, a good, what's that? That's 10 right there. Maybe a good double row of these here. And we'll probably end up setting them such that we have a couple of double rows everywhere. Now, you might be wondering how that's even going to be possible without having enough spikes to do a double row. Don't worry about that. We got more cooking. I said the workbench was busy doing stuff, so... It really is truly busy doing stuff. You just have to trust me on that one. Overheating. My goodness, I don't have time to deal with this crap today. Really don't. Actually, here, while I'm thinking about it, repair that dumb thing. Guess maybe one more over there. I'm trying to eyeball this. I mean, maybe those shouldn't have been where they are. I don't know. I suspect that probably is not ideal placement. We're going to need more of these. And yes, I'm intentionally putting them kind of far out for a reason because they'll be less in the way, generally speaking, a little bit. I mean, not entirely, but a little bit. Here, let's go ahead and set up some spikes kind of near the hops. This is not going to be a really good placement, but again, it's kind of last minute. I'm doing a little bit of stuff here that theoretically will add a slight bit of protection to what we have going on. You should have more spikes. There we go. Put those down in there. Let's lay another row down right here. Kind of debating that maybe since we'll have some extra, maybe what we'll do is we'll figure out where the zombie horde is coming in from, and then once we get a chance, we'll just kind of run out and plant some extra spikes, just to give them something to think about. So let's lay a row of spikes. I guess we'll go maybe start right here and go across. We'll see how far that goes. Come on. Trying to play stuff without spiking myself, because believe me, I can do that all day long. Come on. Oh, I hate you sometimes, game. Get out of the way, all these dumb things. By the way, in case you haven't noticed, we're also crafting something right now. Got something going on in the inventory. There we go. And then now I have to do this all over again. Let's do it on this side. I want to feel better about this. I hear a zombie. And we are hunted by said zombie. Ah, crap, it's a horde. They're going to ruin... They're going to ruin the spikes. Not ready for the spikes to be ruined just yet. Maybe they won't go through them. I don't know. Whatever. I guess if they do, we can make more. We've got tons of wood, so it's not like we don't have the resources to do this. I would just rather not have them all be destroyed yet. That's all. That's really all it comes down to. Businessman. Businessman, you better watch where you're going, because they're... Oh my gosh. Sometimes this game... I don't know if it's the engine or what the deal is, but sure. I mean, look at that. It was floating in the air, and now it's fine. I don't know what to make of this. Okay, good. Perfect. That leaves us 20 more to play with. I think that's... they're all hitting the spikes. Probably sufficient for now. How you doing, kitty? Alternate recording cat just rolled in. And she brought in a ring. That's one of their toys. It's not a ring like, you know, a ring. It's a ring. It's a plastic ring from a juice container. There we go. Look at that. Perfect. They did not destroy the spikes. I'm glad to see that. Actually, I'm really glad to see that. Let's see what we have going on up here. We should have more concrete ready to go. So we'll grab that mix. Do we have any more cement? We have 28 cement we need to do. So let's do 28 crushed sand. And I'm just going to probably drop a bunch of this other stuff. Here, we'll put the plant fibers in there. Take that. Do some more concrete mix. Boom. Done. That's going to give us 500 to play with. I feel like that's a pretty decent number. Such that we might want to start talking about doing some upgrades here. Like, yeah, let's do it. It needs to be done now so that it has time to set. So let's get this second layer going. I might not sweat the bottom layer. The zombies, for the most part, are not going to be hitting the bottom layer, I believe. They should be hitting this layer and the third layer. So these are going to be the most critical ones to have upgraded. We don't have anything to go up to steel. That would be the next step, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll just go ahead and go all the way around the building here. See what that leaves us with. That actually really, truly does make me feel a little more comfortable about things. We're going to have enough to do that third layer, I think. But we're going to have to do that quickly. So let's do that right now. Because again, we need to allow time for that to set. We need to let it harden. Because otherwise that's going to be problematic. How are you doing over here? Did you chew up all of your fuel? I feel like you probably did. Are we done making Molotovs yet? We're almost done making Molotovs. I think 29. Nope, maybe 28 is correct after all. I don't know. Whatever. More cement, please. That is literally the last of the stones, so 347 is all we need on that. Here, let's kill some time. We don't need to let that run as much as it is. Perfect. That's fine. Let that go. That's going to be enough. I don't know that we have enough stones now. That's the question. Hooded white sweatshirt. We're going to put that back on here. I need to drop off some of this stuff, and I don't know where it is. Boom, boom. For the time being, sure. Actually, here, let's throw this metal in here. And we'll just add that in there. I don't care. It's fine as it is. And then we'll just add, I don't know, maybe some more forged iron, like another 20 to the list, which means it's going to need a little more fire. There we go. That'll be good. I just want to have some extra forged iron so we can do some repairs on doors. And 20 might not be sufficient. Now that I'm thinking about it, that might not be anywhere near close enough to sufficient. I do want to do another thing, too, once we have time again. I mean, right now, priorities. Priorities, man. Priorities. Priorities are concrete mix, okay? That truly is priority right now. So concrete mix. So we're going to need some crushed sand. We're going to need 271. And that is not going to leave enough stones to make 271 concrete mix. So let's grab the auger. Auger. Where are you? There's the auger. And, oh man, I've really chewed up all the nearby stones, haven't I? The big rocks and things. I know. Could have taken the mini bike, would have been faster. It's fine. Just do this one right here. How many does that give us? 629. Perfect. That is sufficient. All I really want is to have enough to make the concrete mix. Worry about everything else later. Probably want to make more spikes. Come on. So here, let's make some more spikes. Let's make another 20 of those, and then we'll make some wooden log spikes. Let's make another 20 of those. We have a couple on hand, so I feel like that might be okay. That'll be sufficient. Crushed sand, are you all done? I love you. You are so fast. Mixer, oh mine. Okay, we're just going to let that run, and I'm going to start upgrading right now. And we're not going to have enough to go around this entire building and get the third layer, but we'll have enough to get most of it. We'll get this. We'll start here on this side, Because this is, besides what the doors are going to be most important ones, because zombies, remember, zombies GPS to doors. So let's do it kind of like this. And then this backside here and whatever on the side that is on the north, those don't matter as much. So let us grab these log spikes. Man, I tell you, there's just a lot going on today. I kind of want to add log spikes over here. I think what I'll do is I'll just put them by the door so that way every time I run in and out, I'll be sure to run into them. I think that's a sound idea right there. I guess we can see how much we have ready to go here. It's probably not going to be enough to go all the way around. I think we're going to have to upgrade... Wow. I think we're going to have to upgrade all these wooden blocks. Just to keep the spider zombies out. And to have something stable for the time being. I really hate to do that because that's not the look I was going for. But I'm going to say it's going to be worth it in the long run. We'll make a chainsaw that'll rip right through these, okay? We have the technology. We have the skill. We'll make a chainsaw to get rid of those. I'm not really pleased with these ones right here at all. They're too low. They're in the wrong place. They're the wrong design. That's not what I want. So this is a temporary thing, okay? Truly, truly temporary. We'll go one stage of wood for now. I might go back on that and decide a second stage is necessary. I'm not sure yet. Okay. Actually, here, hold on. Grab that one because that'll give us one more actual use. Might as well, right? Okay, so we have some more blocks we need to upgrade on the third level, if I'm not mistaken. That wood is probably going to get chewed up. Any zombie standing up here is going to stand a good chance of beating on the wood. That's not ideal, but it's also not the end of the world. How much does that leave us with? 22, so that's only enough for 2. Oh man, I kind of want to upgrade everything around the workroom too, but never mind, I'd like to get that bottom layer upgraded. Ah, so many decisions. Didn't mean to do that. I thought I was repairing one. I guess not. My bad. Okay, well, let's go back to the workroom and grab those other log spikes. We'll put those to use right now. Grab those extra regular spikes as well. Oh my goodness, it's only noon and I feel like there's still so many things to do. Like, seriously, actually, you know what? Here, let's switch that out like so. I want to go and upgrade the Desert Eagle, so we're probably going to take a moment to do that shortly. These all need to be upgraded, by the way. I'm aware of that. We'll take care of that momentarily. I'm just trying to get them to place. There we go. I'm a little concerned about going right here because I use this as a way to get around, and maybe we just have to stop running around like that, and I need to build... Well, here's the thing. Ah, crap, we are too short. Are you kidding me? Okay, here, let's just do a couple more. 1, 2, yeah. What I really want to do, and what the plan is eventually, is to link these buildings some way, whether it's through a tunnel up high, a tunnel down low, or even just building walls right here to block this off. And opening up the wall, which actually, we could run a door right here, or even just an opening that would connect. I don't know. We'll have to worry about that later. This is all getting designed in stages because it kind of has to be, just because I haven't thought it through. There's the admission you were waiting for. But it also kind of has to be in stages because zombies are going to compound on everything and, well, things need to be able to stand, so there you go. So, trying to do things in stages. It'll all work out eventually, and didn't mean to do that one. Like I said, it'll all work out. It'll be okay. It's just, it's going to take a little while. So those are all good now. Can I still... Ooh, that made me nervous. You have no idea. Well, you should have an idea, because you see how often I run into spikes. 16 blocks is what we can upgrade. If I'm not mistaken, I believe all of these guys, yeah, with the exception of these edges, are upgraded. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's going to take 12, essentially. And I'm still going to fly with that bottom layer not being upgraded, unless we end up with enough concrete to do it. Not what I meant to do. My bad. I mean, we still technically have a little left over, but we probably should do that if we can. Let's go see what sort of pile of cement we have now. I don't remember how much it left. It was going to be like 3... I hope it was 300. It might not have been. 297. That's not too shabby, but we don't have anywhere near enough stones to do that. Okay, let's start talking about that. Raw iron. Let's put the raw iron in here. And I guess let's turn this bad boy back on. And let's do another 20 forged iron. And then drop all of these things off that need to go in there. I don't know here. You can go in there. Do we have plants stored anywhere? Fine, whatever. I don't care. You go in there. Lead. Got a bunch of lead. Get the lead out. You go over there. Forest flower. Let's just drop you. You're going to vanish. Lump of clay. We'll keep that lump of clay. And technically, I mean, we still have a bunch of rebar frames we can use, as well as one ramp frame that we could kind of put to use. So, I don't know. Again, decisions. Now, let's put the auger down there for the moment. We're going to need that. Lockpick. I guess let's drop the lockpick. That makes a nice perfect stack in there. That's good. Why have we been carrying around the arrows? I don't know. I guess I didn't realize I had them. If you noticed I had them and you've already left a comment about it, good for you. You get 7 points. I just didn't realize that. What can I say? We need to go get some more stones, so let's go do that. 12:42. The hours are so quickly winding away. I don't remember. Is this the one I've already started? Yep, this is the one I kind of started on. I figure use these without going underground. It'll be fine. You get a ton of stones from these, so it works out all right. Come on, buddy. Reload faster. I need a skill that somehow changes physics. And, I don't know, reloads faster and all that sort of stuff. I don't know. I guess maybe it's not changing physics. It's just using a different thing to fuel the auger with. And then never mind, you know, pull starting it again and all that jazz. Whatever. This is probably enough. Probably. But we're going to have to put more in the forge too, so it won't hurt to grab a little extra. We have... Not that we have a ton of time to be grabbing a little extra, but 1,200, that's pretty decent. Here, let's just grab a couple more. And theoretically, we'll be able to... Okay, that's it. I'm done. That was as good a reason as any to stop. Right there. So, run this way. My bad. I'm all lost. Zoom, 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 zoom. And pull up and stop. And here, let's go ahead and load this full of a little more concrete. Rocks. Rocks! Let's load it with more rocks. Let's do half of that, so... Those guys there, we will need more eventually, but let's just let that keep cooking for a few more minutes. That's going to allow us to make a little more concrete if we need to, but I think this will be sufficient for the time being. But we're always going to be needing more. Well, I mean, not always, but we will absolutely be needing more. So, you know, let's get this crap moving as quickly as we can, because... Ah, crap! Don't run up there. I was afraid of that happening since I put all those spikes down. Yeah, oh well, what can you do? Let's get the cement mixer going. We're going to need some crushed sand, so we have... what do we have here? Where's my cement? 297. Crap, that means I didn't get... I put too much... Dang it! I put too many rocks in the forge. My bad. We got to go back. Where's that rock? There you are. And you didn't finish reloading. I thought I waited just long enough to get on the bike. Apparently not. So noted. Touché, game. Touché. Look at that. This thing is just falling apart. We're going to have to repair the auger soon. Wouldn't mind talking about upgrading it, but we're not really in a place to really get it upgraded. Not yet, anyway. A couple more player levels would help in that regard. Maybe even a little scavenging would help. Okay. That will be sufficient. I know that now. At least I trust it will be, because if not, where are we? This way. Go this way! And slow down and watch out for the spikes. Okay, perfect. So let's run back up here and grab our crushed sand, which will be done, and make some concrete mix. Boom, done. 297. Put you in there because we don't need you. How many rocks does that leave? 597. That's a good chunk right there. Okay, boom, done. Perfect. We're going to need some concrete in addition to... Oh, come on. Let me down. Oh my gosh, come on. Let me down. In addition to upgrading things, we're going to need concrete to repair. I'm a little concerned that we're not going to have enough time for everything to set, but we have other things we need to do. So, sometimes you just work with what you have. My gosh. No inventory, no inventory, no inventory, no inventory. Okay. Let's start loading you up. Okay, you are full. And let's load... Okay, you're full. And let's load you up. Perfect. And we don't have many deagles, but we do have 3. Crap, I thought we had more than that. My bad. That is not a good thing. Oh well, we'll upgrade what we have, and it will be an improvement. The reason I'm thinking the deagle is going to be a good choice is we have a ton of ammo for it. It's a pretty quick gun to use. I enjoy using it a fair amount. So, kind of thinking it might not be a bad one to have upgraded and ready to go. We're not going to be able to get a very good one. I mean, we're not even going to get out of orange, I don't think, here. It's just the way it's going to be, but it's cool. It'll still do a good chunk of damage. I mean, that's really all that matters, is that it does some damage. So let's assemble, assemble, assemble. Perfect, look at that. 177. I'm okay with that. Let's go ahead and reload you right away. Boom, done. Deagle, you can go back in there for the moment. We'll come back and grab some of that ammo later. Let's drop the rebar frames down there for now, and then I guess we need to grab... Well, here, what do we have in here? So we have a famous on the mini bike. That might be a good one to grab. I mean, we don't have a ton of ammo for it, but 260 rounds is enough to take down... it should be enough for 26 zombies at the very least. I mean, it should be good for more. We have 334 shells. So maybe what we should do... we can't actually upgrade the shotgun much more than it is. It can only get up to 400 because our player level is not high enough to allow gunsmithing to go up higher, and there's no point in working on the pistol, I don't think. Beretta. Let's work on the Beretta. I do think this one will be worth upgrading just a touch. So we'll do that one, and then we'll do that one there, because we're going to be using the Beretta. So I'm just kind of thinking, let's work on the ones we're actually going to be using. Look at that, 327. I'm going to say that's a significant improvement. Maybe not significant, but it's noteworthy at least. At the very least, that gets us into a full green Beretta, which I would much rather have seen some time ago, but we'll gladly accept it for right now. Let's reload you, make sure you're ready to go. We'll probably want to grab the slugs when the horde arrives. And then, let's see, what do we have here? The M25s, we still can't do anything with the M25s. That's fine. The famous, I mean, we could get that up to about 400, but... okay, let's do it. And I think that was the famous that was on the mini bike, now that I say that. One of these ones was. Could be this one, it could be the green one. I'm not really sure. It's probably not the green one. That's probably one that we've upgraded, so... I suspect there's a good chance we'll end up using this gun, because we're going to be just blowing through ammo like crazy. We're going to have to start making ammo sooner or later, which I don't normally do, because it's usually not a concern I have. But I think that will end up being something that we'll have to do. So, something to worry about. Again, a little later, just not yet. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about all that stuff, so let's grab the things we need. Painkillers, first aid. Nope, not those. I don't even remember. Oh, no, those ones stay in there. That's not what I put in there. I put those guys in there. My bad. It's everything else that's over here. No, I still need to use those. My goodness. We'll get around to using them eventually. More raw iron. Let's put you in there. And here, let's go ahead and kick out some cement while we can. It's going to take a couple of minutes to get that much. And then, did I put any more stuff over here? I sure did. Quite a few things, actually. 23 of those guys. That's good. Where is the... Where did I put that thing? Not in there. Not in there. Okay, whatever. Anyway, let's repair the auger while I'm thinking about it. That guy, we can technically... Can we repair that right now? I want to see what happens. Okay, so it did downgrade it. I was afraid of that. Okay, that's fine, though. 248 is not much of a drop, and I bet it picked up a bunch of damage again. So that's totally okay. And for the Horde, you know what? I think it might be time... Where are you? I think it might be time to bust out the machete. We're going to bust out the machete for the Horde, because we're going to need something. We're probably... I don't even know which guns to use. This is kind of nuts here. Those don't go in there. These go in here. Let's use another vitamin. I will remember to use these eventually. And here, let's use one more. Let's go ahead and eat some food just to take care of that right quick. Chicken pot pie, we'll eat you. Sure, why not? And then mushroom bear stew. Sure, we'll go ahead and eat that one. 85, that's pretty good. I'm good with that. Could eat a blueberry pie just to really get full. Let's go ahead and eat the chili just to kind of get rid of it. And then we'll drink some water here. Actually, what do we have? We only have one goldenrod flower. Okay. There's a bunch of tea there. Oh, I did make it. I couldn't remember if I did. Well, go me. I couldn't remember if that was something I did or I only thought about doing. Well, good. Good. Good job, KIC. You actually did something. Couldn't remember if I actually did that. Let's go grab our concrete. We have more concrete work to do. Oh my goodness. I just feel like I don't have enough time because I always spend time looting because that's what I enjoy. Although some days I really enjoy building too. It kind of just depends. Generally, I always enjoy looting. But I don't always enjoy building. It just depends. Okay, so that gives us 328. That's a... I hate you. I hate you, ladder. I don't like you. That was actually easier for me to do that, believe it or not. Come on. Let's upgrade all these guys. I'm going to have to try and be careful here so I hit the blocks, not the spikes. I think we're going to have enough. I didn't do the math. It's going to be 5 and 5 and 5 and 5 and 32 total, so we should have enough. Ugh. We might need to go grab that cement mix and make a bunch more concrete pronto so we have what we're going to need to repair with, because we're going to need to repair. I know that. There's no question of that. I gotta say, for being an incredibly inefficient upgrade process, we've managed this pretty well. I'm pretty pleased. I mean, we've got a full reinforced concrete layer, which is pretty spectacular, before day 14, in a mod that makes it difficult, more difficult than vanilla, to do that. So I'm pretty pleased with that. I think we've done good work. We're not done, so it's not time to congratulate ourselves on a job well done, but I do think we've done pretty well. So we have a bunch of forged iron. I hope 40 will be sufficient. It's about time to start talking about what we're going to take with us into the battle, but before we do that, we need to get this concrete going. This one isn't as critical because this is just going to be the stuff for upgrading. We're going to leave the workshop as is. I think it'll be okay. So long as I'm in the main house, that should GPS the hordes to the house, in which case we should be fine. So we need 154 of this. And then I guess we'll just wait here for a second. I really hate to do that, though. That's inefficient. Can we do anything with this guy? I mean, I guess we can make, like, AK-47 parts. That's kind of awesome. I mean, can we... Yeah, well... Anyway, we can't really do that stuff right now. 154! Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. There you go. All right, we'll let that do its own thing, and we'll be fine with that. Man, I don't believe that I don't believe how I've been able to do that. That's crazy. And by that, I mean actually walk out without getting spiked repeatedly. Oh, we got another wandering horde. I was not planning on using the machete just yet. Ah, crap. Or can I just... Whatever. That's fine. Don't mess up the spikes, guys. Don't mess up the spikes. This machete is quite efficient, though, I gotta say. It is a joy to use. Okay. Now that that horde is all done... That was awesome. Oh, that horde didn't stand a chance. It's gonna be like tonight's horde. That's right. Oh, look at that. We got our hops ready to go. Perfect. We will be brewing beer soon, I believe. Maybe we can even do that right now, because we got to start talking about armament here. All of our equipment. It is close enough to that time that we actually have to talk about that. Let's put away the glass jars. We don't need them. What other things are we not going to need right now? Put the feathers away. We're not going to use them. The HD wrench, we're not going to use that, because that's just for breaking things down, not for repairing. We care about building. We don't care about destroying. Where do you... Let's see. Where do we... I guess we need to make some hop seeds. So that's going to have to be done in the mortar and pestle. So we'll have to reserve 7 seeds. Well... That's crafted in the chem station, so that's upstairs. We still need to make our own chem station, by the way. That's something else that can go in the workshop. I was thinking maybe a double workbench on the bottom, but maybe we'll do the chem station instead. Here, let's break this guy down into... not what I meant. Break that down into gas cans. Just so we can dump a little bit of gas in here, and yeah, I'm doing it that way just so I can watch and make sure. Okay, so that's about halfway full. I don't know that we're going to need gas tonight, so let's put the gas away. And then you need to go down there. We don't need Taz's axe. We're going to leave the nail gun on the quick bar because we absolutely need that. Let's go inside and get armed. Let's do that while we still have a little bit of time. I want to make sure that we have enough time to plan carefully what we need. We're going to need more first aid kits, so I'm going to grab all of them. I'm totally okay with that. We can make more. We have a chemistry station upstairs. Remember, we're in an interesting building that has a lot of stuff for us. Molotov cocktails. Let me switch to something else because I don't like the light right now. Beretta shotgun. Absolutely. And then Deagle. Definitely want to go with the Deagle. That's going to be... Let's put the Deagle on 3. And then we're going to grab all of the Magnum ammo, and we're going to grab all of the shotgun shells. We're not going to need rocks, and we will need wood. So, here, let's put the rocks over in this one. There might be some rocks lying around somewhere for all I know. I don't really know. I'm not even going to worry about turning that on right now, just because I don't want to generate any additional heat and risk getting any more hordes. So I feel we're probably okay on that front. Grab the one beer we have. So we need to grab the alcohol off of the mini bike. For right now, the beer will go into that inventory slot. And we can go ahead and put that back on. And let's see. So what does that leave us with? Only 4 of these guys. I don't like only 4 of those. I really don't. We need to make more of those. I think all of the aloe went to other things. By the way, I'm just now remembering we still have another class quest to do. I've been so focused on doing that one that I forgot that there's a second class quest waiting for us to do. Minor details. We will get around to it. There's still a bunch of gasoline around, which is good. Bunch of seeds. Are there hops seeds in here? Look at that. There are 20 of them. So we don't even need to reserve those. We just need to make some fertilizer. So let's start talking about guns again. So we have the Deagle. We have the shotgun. I'm going to say since we put the time into it, let's take the famous. probably should take the hunting rifle as well, but I'm not going to sweat that. I will take the slugs, though. So we'll take the slugs, and... you know... maybe we will take the hunting rifle. We have so much ammunition for it. I think that might be a good decision to have that just as a kind of a backup gun, because we're going to need additional guns. I mean, this is going to be dumb. That looks pretty good right there. Holy crap, we have gone so long on this episode. But hey, I think it's going to be worth it because we've done good stuff here today. Let's grab the alcohol off of this guy. I don't know if we need all of it. I'm going to take all of it, though. I mean, it's not much. It's only... that seemed really loud to me for some reason. It's only 6, but whatever. Do we have any other interesting stuff that we want to take off of the mini bike? This is kind of our chance right now to see, yeah, I want that. No, I don't. There's a hunting rifle barrel and a hunting rifle receiver. It's funny, I thought there were a couple of those on the bike, but couldn't remember. We have 4 exploding bolts. I wouldn't be opposed to doing some arrows or bolt stuff, just because those are kind of fun. In fact, here, let's just take a look at that right quick. We have a bunch of steel arrows. We don't have a bunch of... we might not have any. Any flaming arrows? I'm thinking we don't. Now that I say that, I don't remember finding any. I must be thinking of those other bolts right there. That must be what I'm thinking of. Okay, I'm confused. There's just stuff everywhere. Iron arrows. Yeah, we gotta work on that. That'll be for after the horde. We'll start moving into the new base after the horde. There's an alcohol. Perfect. I feel like that's probably good enough. I mean, really, I think we've kind of hit everything here. Let's just go ahead and take these to get the wellness up again. I mean, why not? Boom, done. Theoretically, it'll all go up eventually. I don't know. Maybe I should wait. Maybe I shouldn't. Perfect. Look at that. I think we're good. So we got a machete. We've got 29 Molotovs. We got a deagle with a lot of rounds. Let's make sure everything is loaded. So 242 rounds, 334 rounds, plus, don't forget, we have a bunch of slugs on hand. And then we have the hunting rifle. We have the famous. We have the nail gun, which is going to be critical. Oh man, I am so excited to have the nail gun. We have 40. We have 40. You know what? I'm going to go grab more. I don't honestly think we're going to need 40, but I don't want to be underprepared. So we're going to grab 86 of those total. 86 forged irons. I know they're not forged irons. I know that. I'm just being silly. Being silly, okay? And we're going to park the mini bike. I don't know, where do we want to park this guy? Kind of off to the side here. Something like that. So that'll kind of light up the house and the workshop all creepily like, which I'd enjoy that for a day 14 horde. We're at level 55. We have 182 concrete mix to work with. I might, as I'm getting ready to sign off here, upgrade these blocks just a little more. The wooden blocks, you know what? Let's just go ahead and do it now. I mean, 2 stages of wood is not that bad. It's not going to take that long to chew through if we need to. So that's where I'm going to leave it. I will catch you on the next one when we will be facing down the day 14 horde. Which I know, normally not a big deal. But after that day 7 horde, I don't know what to expect, and I suspect it could be bad. I think that is an honest, real possibility. But I also think we're that scared the crap out of me, better prepared than we were for the day 7 horde based upon my dumb settings. So I'll catch you on that one. Until then, thanks for watching. See you later.